The Olight March flash sale is coming up. I got some really neat products that are going to be in that sale, so let's check it out. Alright, so I got a little sampling of some of the things that are going to be in this flash sale coming up real soon. The sale's going to start tonight, 3/24, at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's going to run all the way through tomorrow till midnight Eastern Daylight Time. So you got a good day to get in there and get some deals. I know with Olight, if you're looking for something or waiting to buy it, you're going to really need to get in there quick because stuff goes quick. Alright, stuff sells out really, really quick. These were two of the highlights of the sale that really caught my eye. And one of them is the Perun 2. And that's what we're going to focus on first here, because that is kind of this strange crossover between really awesome light, handheld light, and really awesome headlamp. And also you have the i5R EOS, and that is rechargeable light. But the first thing we're going to be focusing on is the Perun 2. So let me give you a little information about it. We do have an outdoor test coming up in the video, so don't forget to check that out. And we'll be right back. Alright, so the Perun 2 is an upgraded version of the Perun. If you guys remember, I demoed that sometime last year, I believe. And this has a proprietary 44,000 milliamp hour, 21700 battery. It's a multifunctional right-angle flashlight, delivers a maximum output of 2500 lumens, and provides a much longer runtime than the Perun 1. I always kind of liked these lights because they reminded me, my grandmother used to have an old Army light, the big ones that took the D batteries and had the crooked head. And I always kind of liked it because it reminded me of those. I think I have one somewhere in my, behind my door. I have a little prep storage, and I think I have one on there just for memory's sake, really not anything, for serious use these days, but the size of these. Now, this Perun 2 comes with a number of components that you're not going to find in a standard headlamp. The package is going to include the light itself and your headband here, your detachable headband. And again, you're going to slip that right through there. Makes it nice and easy to put on there. Alright, you're going to get a lanyard. Okay, a lanyard pin, which is this little guy here. I don't know if you can see that. That's going to help you slide the small piece of the lanyard into the lanyard hole. Okay, and of course your MCC charging cable. Now these charging cables are really, really cool. They charge up to 2 amps, so it improves the charging efficiency and speed. You're going to charge this light so much faster with that little cable right there. Another neat thing about this is it does have the proximity sensor. Anytime you see one of these flashlights with that little black section up there, that is a proximity sensor. Basically what will happen is if this gets too close to something, it will dim the light. It won't burn things. It won't get too hot around things. It's also handy for when you're working outside in the field. If your head goes down over a branch and the light's in front of a branch, you don't get blinded by the reflection. It will automatically dim itself down a step so that you'll be able to see what you're doing and it won't blow back into you. So compared with the Perun, it's far more powerful and a reliable illumination tool for anything you can think of doing in the dark, especially emergencies. A quick word about headlamps. I thought they were geeky and dorky. I would never put one on. I thought, who on earth would want that? I want a flashlight. I had a couple because everybody said buy a headlamp. This was a long time ago, probably 2004. And we lost power here. And the only thing I could find nearby was my headlamp. I think I had it out on my desk. Put it on my head, walked around, and I'm like, oh wow, this is awesome. I don't have to walk around with a flashlight all the time. I got this thing on my head everywhere I look. I have light. That sold me on headlamps from there on out. So they are definitely, definitely handy, especially when you're outside, hiking, walking around, surveying your property. Excellent for a security type situation, where you're walking around and you want to see what's going on around you. Now, yes, they can say, hey, I'm over here, look at me. If you could make yourself a really good target with one. But they really do light up an area. I've noticed when I did the night shot last night, and I noticed the throw on this isn't as far as some of the other ones we've tried that just are crazy. I'm out to 300 yards lighting up people's houses, but it's definitely very wide beam and will light up a big open area for you. So this is waterproof up to IPX8. Drop test is 1.5 meters. Dimensions on it are pretty simple, 4.75 inches by 1.13 inches, and the body diameter is 1.6 inches. So, really, really cool white LED. Again, it's powered by that customized 4,000 milliamp hour, 21700 rechargeable battery. Maximum output is 2500 lumens, which is 25% brighter than the original Perun. Very, very cool. So let's do a little bit about your specifications on it as far as the modes. Your high lumens, 2500, it'll drop to, I believe, 800. That's 175 minutes. Mode 2, 500 lumens for 270 minutes. Mode 3 is 120 lumens for 18 hours. That's impressive. Mode 4 is 30 lumens for 66 hours. And then lastly, and believe it or not, 5 lumens is a whole lot. 5 lumens for 12.5 days. In other words, you can set this on its lowest setting and not worry about it. You can keep it in a tent, whatever, a light. I can't think of keeping the light on for 12.5 days unless I live somewhere where it was dark for 12 days, but definitely really cool. You're going to mount this in here. It's fairly simple. I haven't done one of these in a while, so if I'm kind of clumsy, please forgive me. Actually, I'm just going to put it up against me and pull it in. So it's pretty simple. I should probably push it over a little bit more there. And you're going to be able to activate it from the same switch right over there. Really easy to do. You're going to put this on your head. I like that Olight has improved this a little bit. The first few of these they did, this was kind of rough and scratchy. This feels really, really smooth. You got a nice adjustable headband there. I did not test this with the headband on it. I just used it last night when I did the night shoot in my hand. But I'm going to stick it on my head really quick and let you know how I feel about it. Yeah, honestly, that is super comfortable. As you can see, I'm doing the... Okay, here's your high. I want to give you a quick look at that proximity sensor. See, it drops down the minute it gets close. Then you pull back, and it drops down. So that is really, really neat. I like that feature on it. You know, that way you don't burn the heck out of something. If you do get close to something, it works very, very well. So that's what it'll look like all set up. And as I see, the charger just jumped right on there. That's what it'll look like all set up in your gear. The nice part about this is it isn't just a headlamp. You know, if you kind of want to bridge that gap and carry less gear, something like this could really, really come in handy. I believe the weight on this is 5.68 ounces, including the battery. So it's really, really not heavy. So let's take this thing outside. I'm going to run in the footage I shot last night, and let's see how it performs. All right, I just want to show you this. I know we've done this light before, but this thing is way, way brighter than the previous Perun. So I wanted to get it out here and give you a look at it. Let's turn it on. I mean, that is just such a wide beam of light. Let's put it up on turbo mode there. It doesn't have the long distance throw. Like I can see the berm over there about 75 yards away, but it's not that, you know, you can kind of make out that telephone pole about 150 yards away, but it doesn't have the throw that the other one had. Let's try it in my front yard here. All right, now I realize I have my outside lights on here, but this will definitely wipe them out in about a minute, as you can tell. It is pure daylight, and that's a good, to the end of my property there is probably about 75 yards all the way back by that other tree. This let's see, that tree back there. So yeah, that's a pretty good distance, and that's very, very bright. And I do feel that it's on, you know, I can tell, but it's not getting hot. You know, it's not that scorching hot. Let's take it up to the palm tree up there. I always like to use that as a reference, and you can see all that pollen in the air. Isn't that lovely? And the wire for my G5RV antenna. So, pretty darn impressive. I really like this light so far. All right, let's get it back on the table, and let's talk about the next light that's in this lineup, and I'll show you it right after this. Now, another light, and I can't get enough of these things, honestly. Another light that's going to be in this sale is the i5R EOS. This is a rechargeable battery in here. So those of you that are sick and tired of throwing out your AA batteries, and you want a rechargeable, you can recharge this battery. Let me open it up and show you really quick. You're going to unscrew it on the bottom here, and drop the battery out, and there you go. Okay, looks like a regular AA battery, a little bit more amperage in there, but just plug it in there and it's ready to go. It does come with the cable. It is a very short little cable. You'll just plug that in there, and you will know when it's finished by the light underneath it. It will glow green, and that is definitely a handy little welcome addition. I did this one up last night really quick, charged it up, and definitely cool. I like the idea that, you know, with something as simple as that, and it's really self-contained, you don't have to carry a bunch of extra batteries with you. Those of you that carry solar panels in your emergency gear and your bug-out bags, you know, plug that right in there, charge it during the day, use it at night. But the runtime on this thing is crazy. These things run a long, long time, even on AA's. I will admit I have a titanium one that I carry, an i5 EOS, and I love the thing. It's small, it's lightweight. You know, when I'm wearing clothing that I want to be a little bit more stealthy in, you know, I don't necessarily have my cargo pants on and room for a big flashlight in the pocket, I will carry one of these. It's really, really handy, way brighter than stuff you're used to carrying probably if you've never ventured into Olight. I'm amazed at the brightness on them. It has a 15 lumen low setting and a 350 lumen high setting. You have your tail switch here, and for those of us old school that are used to hitting the tail switch and turning the light on, yeah, it's a big help. There's your low right there, okay? And there's your high. And you do have to cycle through the modes every time. If you don't want to push the button down, you can do something like this. To light tap, push down hard. So you just light tap to get past that 15 lumen mode, push down hard and hold, and you'll get that 350 lumens. And I got to tell you, 350 lumens really lights up an area. A really, really bright, bright light. We are going to do a quick little shoot of this on the other side of the room here. I'm going to turn up the lights and take a look at it, but I want to give you a little more information on this. You have this double helix body design. I think that's my attraction to this light, is the design of it on there. It grips your hand without hurting your hand. You know, there are some people that put all this knurling and funky stuff on there, and these sharp little edges, and it tears at your clothing. You know, this thing in your pocket won't do any damage on your clothing or anything like that. Really nice, clear LED. It does have a nice kind of wide beam. We'll see that when we go over to the other side there and try it out. All in all, I love the thing. I love these small little lights. And, you know, I never understood people on the forums that collect Olights, all right? They have to have every version of it, and they're trading and they're selling. And then I started collecting these, and now I get it. So they are really, really fun to do. So let's take it over to the other side, okay? And we will give it a shot, see what it looks like. And I'll bring you back, and we'll wrap up the video. And I won't take too much of your time today, but let's check it out. So to start with, we're going to put it on the 15 lumen mode. Now, even 15 lumens, even though the camera probably makes it look a little grainy, is not all that bad. I mean, this thing has a 37-hour runtime on the high mode. So for this, I'm sure you can get a long, long time. Let's put it up on that high mode. And boom, there you go. Something that small can give you that much light. So for 350 lumens, kind of a discreet little something maybe you'd use in the office if you were carrying. Maybe if you're wearing a business suit and you don't want a big obnoxious honking flashlight hanging off the side of your pants. Something like this, really, really handy. You can even fit that in a jacket pocket. So that's what it looks like, fully lit up over there. And the battery is fully charged. It took about an hour. It was pretty full when I got it. So let's get up on the counter there. We're going to finish up. I'm going to give you the links, and I'm going to let you know about my discount code for anything that's not on sale. All right, back on the table here. Now remember, these aren't the only items on sale. There are tons of bundles and deals. I saw some of the O-Pens that were one of the tier layers. If you order a certain amount of stuff, you get a free O-Pen. There is so much more on the site to look at. I kind of just tend to now pick what I like from it and have that, you know, to show you, instead of getting all the lights here and basically not being able to concentrate on anything. You will notice these are special editions. They're the two-tone kind of green and black, as well as this one here is that patented kind of Olight bright green and black. As far as the colors go, I like the little more subdued color, but I wouldn't mind that. I mean, heck, that's an awesome flashlight. Can't really complain about that. So the link will be down below. My code, Iridium242, will save you 10% off anything that's not on sale. So that will be down below as well. If you want to use that code, you can use that and save 10% on stuff that's not on sale. But this is a pretty big sale. There's a ton of stuff on sale, so you might want to check it all out. All right, back on the table here. Now remember, these aren't the only items on sale. There are tons of bundles and deals. I saw some of the O-Pens that were one of the tier layers. If you order a certain amount of stuff, you get a free O-Pen. There is so much more on the site to look at. I kind of just tend to now pick what I like from it and have that, you know, to show you, instead of getting all the lights here and basically not being able to concentrate on anything. You will notice these are special editions. They're the two-tone kind of green and black, as well as this one here is that patented kind of Olight bright green and black. As far as the colors go, I like the little more subdued color, but I wouldn't mind that. I mean, heck, that's an awesome flashlight. Can't really complain about that. So the link will be down below. My code, Iridium242, will save you 10% off anything that's not on sale. So that will be down below as well. If you want to use that code, you can use that and save 10% on stuff that's not on sale. But this is a pretty big sale. There's a ton of stuff on sale, so you might want to check it all out. Anyway, folks, so thank you for watching. The link will be down below for the sale. Below that is all our other links. We're going to have our... Anyway, folks, so thank you for watching. The link will be down below for the sale. Below that is all our other links. We're going to have our Jace Medical. If you guys are interested in getting antibiotics legally from the United States, prescribed by American doctors, and not buying your stuff off some who-knows website, you can do that now and get it prescribed directly to you. A quick consultation with them online, and you will be able to have emergency antibiotics sent to you, as well as other stuff. Contact them. They do offer other types of medications. They also do this for children too. So if you have a child and you have your antibiotics, but you maybe want to get their antibiotics, they're going to do a special screening for you. Make sure that your child can take the tablets, whatever, allergies, whatever, and they will be able to prescribe your child antibiotics as well for emergency purposes. Because I tell people, if you give yourself a stupid paper cut and you're out there working, gathering stuff, whatever, and you get infection and that infection gets in your blood, you're done for. So you want to make sure you have yourself some good antibiotics that you can count on. A quick consultation with them online, and you will be able to have emergency antibiotics sent to you, as well as other stuff. Contact them. They do offer other types of medications. They also do this for children too. So if you have a child and you have your antibiotics, but you maybe want to get their antibiotics, they're going to do a special screening for you. Make sure that your child can take the tablets, whatever, allergies, whatever, and they will be able to prescribe your child antibiotics as well for emergency purposes. Because I tell people, if you give yourself a stupid paper cut and you're out there working, gathering stuff, whatever, and you get infection and that infection gets in your blood, you're done for. So you want to make sure you have yourself some good antibiotics that you can count on. Underneath that, we have our Amazon affiliate store. You can check out everything that I review in the channel. If it's on Amazon, I will put it there. Somebody brought to my attention the other day that something was cheaper on Amazon as opposed to the site I linked. Hey, you know what? If you find it cheaper, by all means, let people know and post it. I do not mind that at all. I'd rather people get it cheaper because the core roots of this channel is finding stuff to be prepared on a little bit more of a budget level instead of spending a fortune on things. Underneath that, we have our freeze-dried wholesalers link. That link will save you 15%. Anything you want freeze-dried, this guy has it. It's amazing. Everything from filet mignon to freeze-dried strawberries, he's got it all. So if you want to buy stuff there, check him out. My discount link. You click the link, you save 15%. Underneath that, My Patriot Supply link. Preparewithiridium.com. Preparewithiridium.com. Easy way to stock up on food quickly and easily. We have our 4-week kit this month that's on sale, $50 off, so check them out. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.